Fiji on a budget, the water really is turquoise, the people really do smile all day, and yes, it's absolutely possible to retire here without being a millionaire. It's a real, affordable life where retirees trade rush hour for reef snorkeling and morning alarms for ocean waves. So, grab your flip-flops, take a deep breath, and let's dive into what life in Fiji actually feels like. Fiji sits smack dab in the South Pacific, about halfway between Hawaii and New Zealand, and it's made up of over 300 islands. That's right, more islands than you'll ever visit, even if you live to be 110 and take retirement very, very seriously. Most expats and retirees settle on the main islands, Viti Levu and Vanua Levu, where you can find decent healthcare, grocery stores, and Wi-Fi strong enough to stream your favorite shows. So let's dive into what makes Fiji one of the best kept secrets for Americans looking to retire abroad. Here's the thing, Fiji isn't a vacation postcard. It's real life, just with better weather and happier people. Locals greet you with bula, like they've been waiting their whole day to see you. It's part of their culture. Friendliness isn't an act, it's a lifestyle. Life runs on what they call Fiji time. Translation, if someone says they'll be there at 10, maybe noon, or maybe they meant tomorrow, but honestly, you'll stop caring because stress looks ridiculous in paradise. Let's talk spots. Nadi, pronounced Nandi. This is Fiji's main gateway, near the airport, beaches, and shopping. You'll find lots of expats, resorts, and restaurants. It's perfect if you like the convenience of modern life with a beach backdrop. Nadi, pronounced Nandi, is on the western side of Fiji's largest island, Viti Levu. It's home to Nadi International Airport, which means you're not stranded on a far-flung island. You can get flights to Australia, New Zealand, the United States, and even Asia. Nadi is like the friendly, outgoing cousin of Fiji's capital, Suva. It's smaller, sunnier, and way more relaxed. Locals, tourists, and expats all blend together here. You'll hear a mix of English, Fijian, and Hindi in everyday conversation. And get this, people genuinely wave at strangers. If you're used to cities where eye contact is suspicious, this will melt your heart. Think flip-flops at the bank, everyone on Fiji time, and sunsets that make you believe in second chances. Nadi gives you a rare combo, resort luxury and local living. It's the go-to base for most retirees and digital nomads because, well, it's close to healthcare and international flights, has the best shopping options outside Suva, offers stable Wi-Fi, hallelujah. And yes, fresh coconuts for about $1. You'll find grocery stores like RB Patel and New World IGA, a decent-sized farmer's market for fresh produce, cafes, bakeries, and even a few Western-style restaurants, hardware stores, and pharmacies. So, you can still bake cookies, fix a leaky faucet, and get your medicine, all without needing a helicopter. Let's talk dreamy homes. Most retirees rent rather than buy, since foreigners can't easily own freehold land, but they can lease for 99 years. Average rents, a one-bedroom apartment runs about $500 to $800 a month. A 2 or 3 bedroom home near town is around $800 to $1,200, and an ocean view villa or a spot in a gated community starts at $1,500 and can go well over $2,500. Popular residential areas include Martintar, Namaka, and Denaro Island if you're after that resort-style living. If you want to feel like you're in a luxury postcard but still grab groceries and flip-flops, this is the place. So Nadi is a bit pricier than those smaller towns like Savusavu, but honestly, it's still way cheaper than any coastal city in the U.S. The estimated cost of living is somewhere between $1,600 and $2,500. And hey, that even includes the occasional beach bar night because, we're living, not just surviving. You'll honestly never go hungry here. Fiji's cuisine is super flavorful, healthy, and really affordable. You should definitely try lovo, that's food cooked underground, or kokoda, which is like Fijian ceviche, and there are endless curries from the Indo-Fijian community. Oh, and the seafood. Fresh tuna, mahi-mahi, prawns the size of your hand. It's honestly paradise for foodies. So, things to do. You can visit the Garden of the Sleeping Giant, which has orchids, mountain views, and this total sense of serenity. Or take a mud bath and soak in a hot spring. It's weirdly amazing, trust me. You can also explore the Savusavu Valley if you're into jungle hikes and waterfalls. And for a little adventure, take a day trip to the Mamanuca Islands. It's just a short boat ride with honestly postcard-worthy scenery. Private clinics and pharmacies are available in Nadi. For serious care, retirees usually go to Suva, which is about 4 to 5 hours away, or sometimes fly to New Zealand or Australia. Basic doctor visits usually cost around $30 to $50, and medication is much cheaper than in the United States. It's honestly a good idea to have international health insurance that covers regional travel, just in case you ever need major treatment abroad. Fiji, and especially Nadi, is really known for its warm, welcoming people. Crime rates are relatively low compared to most developing countries, and most expats say they actually feel safer here than in cities back in the United States. There's a growing expat crowd, mostly from Australia, New Zealand, and the US, who just love to meet up for social events, kava nights, and volunteer projects. Fiji is warm all year, with temperatures averaging between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 24 to 29 degrees Celsius. The dry season runs from May to October, bringing blue skies and perfect breezes. The wet season is from November to April, with heavier rains and a chance of cyclones. Even during those rainy months, you'll still get sunshine most days. It's really more tropical drama than gloomy weather. If you want an easy-to-love mix of island life and convenience, Nadi is the sweet spot. You can retire here without giving up Wi-Fi, fresh milk, or access to healthcare, but still gain sunsets, coconut trees, and people who genuinely care how your day's going. It's lively, beautiful, and just chaotic enough to keep life interesting. Vibe summary. Not too remote, not too urban, just tropical enough to make you forget what day it is. Denarau's your place. If you're dreaming about a move like this, make sure you grab my Dream Big Relocation Planner. It's packed with checklists, budgeting pages, and even a few reality check sections so you can plan like a pro. Links in the description below. Suva is busier. Government buildings, malls, embassies. It's Fiji's city life. Located on the southeast coast of Viti Levu, Suva is Fiji's largest city and main port. It's home to about 90,000 people, though it feels much bigger because it's bustling, colorful, and busy in the most tropical way imaginable. This is the administrative and cultural heart of the country. Embassies, universities, hospitals, government buildings, museums, all set among lush hills, colonial architecture, and views of the Pacific Ocean. Suva is where Fijians get things done, and then go to the waterfront for curry afterward. Suva has personality. It's a mix of old colonial charm, vibrant Indo-Fijian culture, and tropical chaos, in the best way. You'll find street markets with mountains of papayas and pineapples, music spilling from buses. Yes, buses blast music. Tailors sewing bright Fijian shirts on sidewalks, and an ocean breeze that never lets you forget you're on an island. Locals are endlessly friendly. Bula is just as common here as in Nadi, but Suva is also more cosmopolitan. You'll see professionals, university students, and expats blending together in a melting pot of languages and laughter. If you like a little buzz in your beach life, Suva will charm you. Suva's city center can be loud and crowded, so most retirees pick quiet suburbs just outside town. Lami, small coastal area just west of Suva, with great views and local markets. Tamavua, leafy hillside suburb, cooler temperatures, and lovely ocean views. Suvavu, peaceful area, more traditional Fijian feel. Pacific Harbor, about 45 minutes away, often called the adventure capital of Fiji, with diving, golf, and upscale homes. Average rent apartment in town, $600 to $900 a month. 2 to 3 bedroom home in suburbs, $800 to $1,200 a month. Modern villa or expat community, $1,500 to $2,000 or more. For city, living with tropical flair, Suva's prices are still jaw-droppingly reasonable compared to almost anywhere in the U.S. So, Suva's a bit more expensive per month than rural Fiji, but it's still very affordable for most retirees, usually somewhere between $1,500 to $2,400. This city, honestly, is a foodie's dream. You'll find an incredible mix of Fijian, Indian, Chinese, and Western cuisines, all delicious and, really cheap. You should definitely try kokoda, which is raw fish in coconut cream, or maybe a hot Fijian curry with roti and dal. And don't miss out on the Suva Municipal Market. It's one of the best in the Pacific. It's a riot of color, smells, and, lots of bargaining. Plus, there are modern supermarkets, malls, and even a cinema or two for those date nights that don't involve sand. Here's where Suva really shines for retirees. It has the best health care in the country, hands down. The Colonial War Memorial Hospital is the largest public hospital around, and several private clinics offer affordable, high-quality care. A doctor's visit might cost somewhere between $30 to $60 US, depending on the clinic. For more advanced procedures, a lot of expats just take quick flights to New Zealand or Australia. But for everyday care, Suva's more than capable. Suva is lush for a reason. It rains a lot, but that rain feeds the city's tropical beauty. Green hills, flowers, and fruit trees everywhere. Average temps are between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit or 24 to 29 degrees Celsius. Rainy season is from November to April, with daily showers and the occasional cyclone. Dry season runs May through October, and it's just balmy perfection. Think of Suva's climate as, permanently on dewy glow mode. Suva is Fiji's cultural capital, so you'll never be bored. Visit the Fiji Museum for a peek into island history. And honestly, it's a surprisingly cool air-conditioned break. Attend the Hibiscus Festival, which is Fiji's biggest annual celebration. Take a stroll on the Suva seawall. Locals jog, chat, and watch the sunset there. Explore Kolo Suva Forest Park, just 15 minutes out of town, with waterfalls, hiking trails, and tropical birds galore. And yes, nightlife, pubs, live music, kava circles, and even karaoke. Retirees here often say Suva keeps them young at heart. There's always something going on. Savusavu, the hidden paradise of Fiji. If Fiji were a jewelry box, Nadi would be the shiny gold chain everyone sees. Suva would be the diamond of business and culture. And Savusavu, that's the secret pearl tucked in the corner that locals whisper about and expats never want to leave. Let's unpack this tropical gem and see if it deserves a spot on your retirement fantasy shortlist. Savusavu is on Vanua Levu, which is Fiji's second largest island, and it's northeast of the main island, Viti Levu. You can get there with a short 1-hour domestic flight from Nadi or Suva, or if you're feeling adventurous, you can hop on a ferry for some scenic detours and sea breezes. It's small, like small town small, but honestly, it's packed with charm, color, and so many friendly faces. Think just one main street, a handful of cafes, and more smiles per square mile than anywhere else on Earth. Savusavu is pretty much everything you imagine when you picture a South Pacific dream. The bay is calm, surrounded by these lush green hills, and the water, well, it actually looks photoshopped. And the community, warm, tight-knit, and genuinely happy. This is island living at its purest. No stress, no rush, and honestly, no one cares if you forget what day it is. Locals call it paradise found. Expats call it the best decision we ever made. Savusavu attracts people who are looking for peace, beauty, and a real sense of belonging. Retirees, artists, sailors, eco-dreamers, digital nomads, and even marine biologists. Most expats are from the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, and they mix super easily with the locals. Everyone pretty much knows everyone. You'll find community potlucks, kava nights, and markets where honestly the vendor remembers your favorite pineapple by week 2. Let's talk real life and real prices, okay? Savusavu is actually more affordable than Nadi or Suva. And honestly, it's more scenic too. Here's a quick breakdown of monthly expenses just to give you an idea. For rent, a furnished 2-bedroom house, you're looking at about $500 to $900. Utilities will run you around $60 to $120. Internet, that's about $40 to $70. Groceries are usually $250 to $400, and healthcare comes in at $30 to $50 a month. So all in, you're looking at a total of about $1,200 to $2,000 per month for comfortable living. That's right. You can have $1 million view for what you used to pay for cable and lawn service back home. And here's a pro tip. Many homes come with ocean or mountain views, lush tropical gardens, and even fruit trees. You might literally have breakfast growing in your own yard. The pace here, it's slow, bobo. You'll quickly find yourself adopting the Fiji time mindset. Mornings are for coffee with a view, afternoons for snorkeling or chatting with neighbors, and evenings for kava, cocktails, or hey, maybe both. Locals gather at the market early. And honestly, it's as much a social hour as it is grocery shopping. You'll see fresh papayas, coconuts, bananas, fish, and even handmade crafts. Restaurants are simple but tasty, with plenty of curry, local seafood, and fresh produce. Oh, and there's even a small yacht club where expats mingle and watch the sunset over the bay. Daily life here is pretty much stress-free living with Wi-Fi and coconuts, of course. So, what is there to do besides, napping in paradise? For starters, snorkeling and diving. Savusavu Bay is a diver's dream. Think coral gardens, clear waters, and dolphins. Jean-Michel Cousteau, yes, that Cousteau, opened a resort here for a reason. There are hot springs too. The town literally sits on geothermal activity, and you'll find bubbling pools right along the shoreline. For the adventurous, there are waterfalls and hiking trails, like the one to Wadomo Village's waterfall. It's postcard perfect and just a short drive away. Sailing and fishing are huge here, and the marina attracts yachties from all over the world. Even if you don't own a boat, trust me, you'll end up on one eventually. And don't forget the local markets and community events. Saturday market days are full of color, chatter, and live music. So, Savusavu has a local hospital and private clinics for basic needs. They're clean, friendly, and honestly, pretty inexpensive. For major procedures, retirees typically head to Suva or Nadi, which is just a quick flight away. The average doctor visit runs about $20 to $50, and basic medications cost just a fraction of what you'd pay in the U.S. The community here is small enough that everyone knows a trusted local doctor, and healthcare is easily accessible for everyday issues. English is widely spoken here, so you really won't struggle to communicate. Fijians are naturally kind and community-oriented. They'll help you feel like part of the family in no time. Expats in Savusavu form close friendships. Potlucks, trivia nights, and charity events are pretty common. You'll never feel lonely here unless you actually want to. Savusavu's climate is warm, humid, and breezy all year round. Temperatures usually range between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 24 to 29 degrees Celsius. The dry season runs from May to October, and honestly, it's perfect weather. The wet season is from November to April, when everything gets lush, green, and sometimes a bit dramatic. Since Savusavu is on the leeward side of Vanuatu, it gets less rain than Suva, but a bit more than Nadi. Basically, flowers thrive here, and so will your hair's volume. So, here's what you'll love about Savusavu. It's all about affordable tropical living, which is honestly a huge plus. You'll find a strong expat and local community here, and everyone's pretty welcoming. It's safe, quiet, and wow, just stunningly beautiful. You'll have access to the internet and shops for all your basic needs, so you won't feel cut off. And maybe best of all, there's a genuine sense of peace. Nothing touristy or fake about it. But, there are a few things to keep in mind. It's small town life, so everyone kind of knows your business, but honestly, it's in the nicest possible way. Shopping is pretty limited, so don't expect a Costco or anything like that. There's just one main street and a handful of shops, but you'll get used to it. When it comes to healthcare, it's great for basics, but for anything serious, you'll need to fly to Suva or even overseas. Oh, and there are rainy spells, so definitely bring good sandals and, a sense of humor. If your dream is to wake up to bird songs, ocean breezes, and zero stress, this is it. Savusavu is a haven for people who want community, calm, and connection, not crowds, chaos, or constant noise. Here, you don't just retire, you exhale. Peaceful, intimate, and stunningly beautiful. Locals know your name by week 1. You'll have a hammock, a view, and not a single regret. Fiji is one of those rare places where retirement doesn't feel like the end of something. It feels like the start of your vacation years. You don't need $1 million to be happy here. You just need an open heart, a little flexibility, and a good supply of sunscreen. And when your biggest daily choice is, should I go snorkeling or should I take a nap? Congratulations, my friend. You've officially won at retirement. If you enjoyed this peek at Fiji life, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, would you go full-on tropical, or do you need your beach days with a side of city buzz? Until next time, dream big, plan bold, and maybe start Googling flights. Just, for research.